you, Robbie, and it's just wonderful to look at and see this huge crowd of people standing there, many standing there as well as sitting there. So I'm Marilyn Watkins. I live here in Seattle on Beacon Hill. And when my two sons were 9 and 11 years old, my husband dropped dead one day of a heart attack. It was completely unexpected. And like so many women, I was in a mommy track job, working part-time in a job with no benefits and no hope for any kind of advancement. Our first Social Security check arrived within 3 weeks, and we received a Social Security check every month thereafter until my younger son turned 18. When the thing that I never thought could happen to me did happen, Social Security was there. We were able to keep our house. The tragedy of my husband's death was not compounded by a period of instability where my sons would have had to suffer even more than they were going through. I was fortunate enough to be able to get a full-time job with good benefits, I'm happy to say. But even then, Social Security continued to provide about 40% of our family's income through my boys' high school years. Because of it, I didn't have to be constantly deciding between paying the gas bill this month or getting the brakes fixed on the car or replacing worn out sneakers, which wear out pretty fast with teenage boys. So when I hear talk about cutting Social Security benefits, I'm not just thinking about seniors, I'm not just thinking about my future retirement, but I'm thinking of all of those children, the 3.4 million children who are direct beneficiaries of Social Security today, as well as millions more who live in families supported by Social Security. And I think of all those widows and widowers who are struggling to raise children as single parents, but knowing that they are not completely on their own. Because with Social Security, it's like the whole nation has your back. And that is something that is, as you can tell, is still very affecting for me. All these years later, I will always be grateful for Social Security, for what it meant for my boys. And I hope that 75 years from now, my grandkids can be up here also talking about what a great program Social Security is. So thank you very much.